Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. For those of you that have bad credit and you're trying to find where can I get a loan with no credit check? Well, the reality of it, the no credit check loans, they're using third-party credit bureaus to do that, and I'll explain that in a minute. But the first lender you want to actually take a look at, if you're in the state of Florida, is Community Credit Union. Now, why? Because the Community Credit Union of Florida, they offer this quick cash loan. And as you can see here, this quick cash loan goes from 200 up to 2000. Now, one of the caveats of that is that you actually have to be a member for at least 3 months. So they want you to be a member for at least 3 months with deposits in order to qualify. Now, they also offer this payday loans, and as you can see, the payday loans go from 1000 up to 2500. All right. Now, here's the thing about it for most people, you may not need a whole lot of money. You just need some money to like pay a few bills right quick or to get your car fixed or something like that. So this is probably my best suggestion to you. I would check with your local credit union or bank that you're banking with to see if they offer these lower interest rate type of short-term loans. Now, you do have DCU Quick Loan. Now, you also have to be a member with them. I have made videos about them in the past. Well, one of the things about it, I always tell people, yes, they do offer loans up to $2,000 with no credit check and no hidden fees, right? That's what you can see here. But here's how they actually do it. Like if you've been a member with them for 90 days with deposits, they will give you up to $1,000. Then if you've been a member with them for at least 6 months, they'll loan you up to $2,000 with no credit check. So this is definitely an option you want to check out as well. The next lender you want to check out if you're a member of Bank of America. Bank of America, they do offer a no credit check loan, but it's a small dollar credit check loan and it goes up to $500. All right. Now, here's the thing about it is in order for you to qualify for this, you banking with Bank of America, you cannot have had an overdraft in your account for the past 12 months in order for them to work with you. Okay? So that's Bank of America. Another bank that you want to take a look at is US Bank. US Bank offers a small dollar loan as well with no credit check. You do have to be a member, but as you can see, it goes up to $1,000. Okay. And the thing about it, per $100 you borrow, they charge a fee on each $100. All right. But at the same time, like I said, if you're a member of these here institutions, their interest rates is definitely going to be much uh, cheaper than your third party lenders and stuff that I'm going to introduce you to. Another strategy I always tell people if you work in a job, go to your HR department and request this W-4 form. This W-4 form, this here will put a lot of money in your pockets. And the reason it will, because they'll stop taking federal income taxes out of your check. And I always tell people do this for about 3 to 4 months. This should give you enough money till you can get caught up on paying some bills or get your car fixed or something like that. That way you don't have to turn to those high interest rate lenders. Another resource I wanted to share with you guys is findhelp.org. Now, with findhelp.org, they will help you with food resources, housing. So, if you need help with like paying your rent and stuff, if you need food, they have resources to help you. Transportation. So, if you need like bus passes, need your car fixed or something like that, they actually have resources to actually help you. All right. If you need money and things of that nature for childcare or something like that, findhelp.org, they have those type of resources. And the way it works, you would put your zip code in, and when you put your zip code in, basically it would tell you like all the different programs in your area. So I put in this zip code 63110 and it brought up 2,503 programs. All right. And so you would join the platform and then you would just search and it would tell you like all of the different places you can go to get help. All right. So this is definitely a resource I would tell you to look at. Now, going back to the loans, you have big buck loans. So for those of you that may not be familiar, Big Buck Loans is not a lender. It's a platform. But the good part about this here platform, you can borrow from 100 up to 5,000. And so if you are on government assistance, like disability, welfare, and stuff like that, this here platform will still be able to find lenders to help you borrow money. Now, they do use third party financial credit bureaus to verify that you are not a scammer. Okay, so they don't do a hard pull on the credit, but they're going to use third party credit bureaus to make sure that the address is right. Make sure that you haven't filed a bankruptcy and they was a part of that bankruptcy. So that's the thing about it with these here type of platforms. They won't do the hard inquiry, nor the lenders will, but they are going to use third party credit bureaus to take a look. I was telling you about big buck loans. They use those lenders. Like this is the type of lender they would use. This is Explore Credit. Now, Explore Credit being a tribal lender. Okay, and so by it being a tribal lender, you can see they go from 250 up to $2,000. Now, the thing about it, they're not in all 50 states. They don't offer loans in all 50 states. However, for the states they do offer loans in, you have to remember because it is a tribal lender, their interest rates is definitely going to be much more higher than the regular banks and credit unions. But at the same time, they do not have to jump through as many hoops in order to help you qualify for a loan. All right. So that's one of the things that I always tell people. If you can't get a loan from your credit unions, from your bank, then you may have to look at these here third party lenders in order to qualify. Another resource that you may want to look for money is unclaimed.org. Okay, with unclaimed.org, this is a government based nationwide. Okay, and you would go here and you would click on find and claim. And so when you do the find and claim, what's happening here, you can search for unclaimed property. Many people are not aware that the government or their state government may have money that they never been able to get out to you. And so you can go here. People have a relative that have passed, but you were the beneficiary of that relative and stuff like that. You can come here and you can click on your state and then you would put in your information or click on the state and put in their information. If there's anything that that state owes them for as money and stuff like that, and you are the beneficiary from them, you can actually claim that money. All right. So this is one resource I always tell people do not pass up this because this is free money. Now, there's one other uh, lender I wanted to tell you about is Park Community Credit Union. Okay. And so with Park Community Credit Union, they also offer these quick cash loans too. And as you can see, it goes from $701 up to 3,000. All right. And so most of the credit unions, they say you have to be a Kentucky resident. But with most of these credit unions, if they're not geo restricted and they offer quick cash loan, as long as you've been a member with them for at least 90 days, they will be able to help you. So if you have any other questions, you're still looking for loans and you're still struggling, take a look at those resources or schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.